I don't know about you, but I played a ton of Animal Crossing when it came out in March of 2020. The pandemic had just started and I was logging in every single day to catch all the bugs, find all the fossils, finish out the museum, get all the artwork and everything, and grow every single type of flower, which I did. I did time travel. So I was super excited when LEGO recently announced they were making Animal Crossing sets and stood in line on March 1st to get my 2 favorites. What's up, video game nerds? My name is Matt and this is my review of my 2 favorite Animal Crossing sets. Bunnie's Outdoor Activities, which includes 164 pieces and is $20 here in the US, and Isabelle's House Visit. That set comes with 389 pieces and will set you back $40. The design of all the Animal Crossing sets is really all about modularity. They're all grounded on the thick rounded corner base plates introduced in 2020 for the Mario lineup. I think they look perfect for Animal Crossing sets, allowing the environments to be mixed and matched and reconfigured in so many different ways without having to take apart a bunch of stuff. The thicker edges and rounded corners also make these sets feel visually complete in a way that I think works a little bit better than some of the other tiny environment sets like the Minecraft line. Bunnie is enjoying the island campsite here, which includes the iconic yellow tent and a pink bed inside. The tent can be opened up to put Bunnie inside, and there's a log and a campfire nearby to keep things cozy. There's an elevated section nearby with 2 pine trees that look simple, but it looks really nice in my opinion, with a spider on the prowl and a bin nearby that includes 3 tools that can all be used in this set. There's another cliff nearby with a rock on it and a butterfly to catch, and a small ladder so the Bunnie can get up there. At the base of that cliff, there's a little spot to dig in the ground, and we can see that there was a fossil in there. Both of these look just like they do in the game, and they're printed, so there's no need to worry about trying to line up any stickers if you build this set. Between the 2 taller areas is a river and a waterfall, and minifigs can use their trusty stick to vault over that waterfall, just like you do in the game. While this set looks great on display and could be a great addition to any desk you have at work, the audience here is kids, so there are a few different cool play features to discover in addition to that vaulting pole. When Bunnie is short on cash and Tom Nook is being stingy, you can use a shovel on this money rock just like in the game, and there are a few bells hidden underneath. And remember how you can shake trees in the game to get sticks and recipes? Well, there's no hidden furniture in this set, but taking off the top of this cherry tree reveals a compartment with a stick and a flower in there that I guess is supposed to represent leaves or maybe a recipe. There's only one minifig in this set, and that of course is Bunnie. She looks so good here in LEGO form with her big head and her plaid outfit and rounded collar. All the Animal Crossing minifigs come with short posable legs that look really good on these characters and prevent them from looking awkwardly tall. And because Bunnie knows how to do camping right, she's holding a marshmallow on a stick that she's about to roast over that fire. I really love this set, and if you only plan on getting one Animal Crossing set, honestly, I think this one's my favorite. For $20, you get a modular campsite with several play features and a great looking minifig, 2 pine trees and a cherry tree, a couple of bells and other great printed pieces, and that bright yellow tent against the green grass and the little waterfall just really does it for me. Now let's look at the other set, Isabelle's House Visit. This is the set you get if you want a nice looking building but you don't have Tom Nook money, because that Nook's Cranny set is $75, so I guess Tom Nook is just a crook in whatever universe he happens to appear in. Isabelle is a little bit more reasonable though, and this $40 set shows her visiting the character named Fauna. There's a lot going on here, so let's start on the outside and work our way in. This cute set comes with an apple tree in one section that also includes a digging location and a tree stump. There's a little water there, which looks like maybe a small pond to me, but it could become part of a river if you connect this with a campsite. Shaking this tree, reveals a hidden bell, which feels a little bit random, but okay. Floating above the apple tree is a present, so I hope Fauna has her slingshot ready. If she manages to shoot that present down, there's a small pallet in there along with a paintbrush. On the other side is a very tiny garden next to a white picket fence that I have to believe is keeping out exactly 0 other villagers. There's a watering can and a spare fossil, so I'm expecting Fauna to make a trip to the museum soon. In front of the house is a red mailbox with a letter inside, probably from some villager who's a little bit sad that we haven't talked to them in a couple years. Sorry, I've been busy. The outside of Fauna's house looks really nice, I think, with a red door with a rounded top framed in wood, nice looking tiles on the roof that are staggered for some additional texture, and a stone fireplace that looks like it has a fire going. The windows on the front and side are brown here, but they can also be swapped out with blue windows in a different style if you want for some customization. There's one side build in this set in the form of a crafting bench where you can find a furniture recipe and some tools, and I think that looks great. Turning the build around shows us the interior of Fauna's house, and I'm pretty impressed with the amount of stuff LEGO was able to fit into such a small interior. On the right is maybe the nicest looking bed I've ever seen in minifig scale, with a teal frame and a quilted blanket. It's simple, but I love that blanket. There's a clock on the wall that can't decide whether it wants to be a cuckoo clock or a modern clock, and there's a phone on the side table so Fauna can do some late night shopping. This round table is covered in snacks that are all printed because there are 0 stickers in this set either. Next to the table is a sink and an oven that amazingly includes a cookie or a cake or something that's being baked on a half-sheet pan. One thing we don't see inside is a fireplace, so that chimney must be decoration only. Wow. Now let's take a look at the minifigures for this second set. Isabelle looks great with her big smiling face, and she's got a flower in her hair. She's wearing her green and white plaid outfit with a little red bow tie. She also comes with the short legs that articulate and move around, so that's really great to see. And she also has a little short skirt that looks really nice on her. It does prevent her arms from moving all the way down, but that's fine. Now looking at Fauna, she looks so good. She's maybe the reason why I bought this set. Her face looks really great. I love all the beautiful printing and the shape of her headpiece. The printing on her chest looks really nice. I love that cold weather jacket she's got on. And Fauna even has some nice looking printing on the back of her head that also looks really good. She's wearing a little birthday hat or something here, which is a little bit funny, but you know, she's got her own style. I was a little disappointed when we saw some of these sets at first because even though they looked really fun, I really wanted to see buildings that were complete all the way around, rather than the front-only, open-back style of buildings that we get here. And I still wonder if this wouldn't look a little bit better with one more row of tiles to help make it feel just a little bit more finished. But I think it's important to remember that these are meant to be fun play sets designed for kids, and not as display sets for adults. Don't get me wrong, I think these examples look great on display, but these were never going to be the large hinged buildings like we saw in the recent medieval town square, because that would have doubled the cost of these, and in my opinion would have made them worse for kids to play with. So these are my 2 favorite Animal Crossing sets out of the 5 that LEGO released. We've been told there are more on the way, so I'm really excited to see what other sets we might get in the future. But I'm even more excited to hear what you think about these sets, so let me know what you think, and maybe you can even come visit my island if you promise not to pull up any of my blue roses. Later, nerds!